puzzle review of the Archeologist's desk. Buffalo puzzle, 1,000 pieces. Artist is Amy Stewart. It comes with a nice size poster, really easy to follow. I do like the size of the poster. It was adequate for what this was. I have mixed feelings about this puzzle. I liked it for the most part. I really had to kind of work in sections and focus on one thing at a time, not doing the, oh, this goes here, this goes there. I really had to like focus on one area. I did do a little bit of sorting. I sorted out some of the purples. I did look for these black and white photograph pieces. There were a couple things like this, but the texture was different. That was, I think this part got mixed in with the pictures, but I kind of sorted those out. The first thing I did have was the living mummy, though, because letters. Probably the easiest thing to kind of figure out, and then these lines. So that I did have together quite quickly. I also had that together just because the center and then the gold pieces around made it quite easy. And then that was pretty much the other thing. There's purple here, like purple there, and all along here. So I actually did pretty much this whole entire side right here first, kind of working back and forth with the other side of the puzzle, but just those were really easy. And then also this archaeology, each time I found a piece with the blue or the yellow lettering, I kind of stuck it on there. So that one was kind of coinciding with everything else. Otherwise, I kind of just had to focus on a section and just stick with it. This part, for the most part, was pretty easy too once I had other parts of it done. I did sort out all these book pieces, and set them aside because I knew this was going to be the hardest one to do, or at least for me it was the hardest, just because I wanted to get everything else there. You can see there's maps underneath, so I just kind of sorted all that stuff out by itself, and then if I needed, a piece here and there, oh yeah, that piece is over in there, and I knew where to grab it from. So it was fun. I guess it was a little challenging, maybe more than I normally like, but I did it in, working on and off for 3 days, so I think I did it pretty quickly. So yeah, this whole thing and all the things in it were like the very last things other than these two. Those were very obvious. Everything else was kind of like very last. There's a lot going on in here. And so I think if I were ever to do it again, it would be a lot easier and I would probably enjoy it just a little bit more. Just the first time, it is what it is. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe.